Today we're going to learn how to write the numbers 1 through 10 in Mandarin Chinese. Now we are going to write the character for the numbers, and I'll also have the pinyin, which is the Roman letters, on the screen as well, so that you can see how it's supposed to be pronounced. Since Chinese is made of characters, it's very difficult to look up a word in the dictionary if you don't know how it's pronounced, if the pinyin is not beside the character, because the character gives you very little clues as to how to look it up. Instead, if you see a character in Chinese that you do not recognize, it's important to know the stroke order, because instead of it being in alphabetical order, the dictionary is set up by stroke order. The strokes go from top to bottom and left to right. And so it's important to remember that as we write the characters in case we ever need to look them up. Let's begin. To write the number 1, we simply take one stroke from the left to the right. I'll show that to you one more time. We go from the left to the right. Next is obviously the number 2. This has 2 strokes. Again, we go from top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right. Alright, number 3 looks easy enough as well. Again, we start at the top and we go to the bottom. Our strokes are all from the left to the right. One more time, top to bottom, left to right. Now number 4 is not as easy as the others. As you can see, this is a box, and again, top to bottom, left to right. Let's slow that down a little bit. We're going to go top to bottom, left to right, and it's also outside to inside. So first we drew the outside of the box, then the inside. Next is the number 5. Again, making sure that all of our strokes are in the correct order in case we need to look them up in the dictionary. We're going to go across the top. We're going to go down. Across and then down, and then across the bottom from left to right. Next is number 6. Again, top to bottom, left to right. And it's important to see that all of our characters are as balanced as possible. Even this one, you'll see the number 7. We're going to go left to right and top to bottom. And you'll see that our vertical stroke is not in the center, but it's actually offset a little bit to the left to help the character remain balanced in the square. And so again, left to right and top to bottom. The number 8, as you can see on the screen, depending on the font, your strokes will be even or they'll look a little off-centered, such as this one. And so we go top to bottom and we start from the left side to the right. All right, and here is number 9. Again, we're going to make one long stroke from the top to bottom. Our second stroke is left to right, the curve at the end. One more time, top to bottom, left to right. And finally, number 10. This one looks fairly easy, but again, it's important to remember we want to go left to right and top to bottom. If we looked in the dictionary for the vertical stroke first, we would not find this word in the dictionary. And so we would need to know that we needed to go left to right, top to bottom. Let's go through them one more time. There's number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nine, and 10. I bet you never thought that you would be able to write the numbers 1 through 10 in Chinese, let alone write them in the proper stroke order. But now you have, and now you can. Congratulations! Well done!